F&O virtual entities are available as knowledge sources in Copilot Studio, giving agents much more flexibility in the use of ERP data. When adding a knowledge source to an agent, if I search for MSERP, it shows me the list of all virtual entities that have been generated in this environment and are available to be added as knowledge sources to this agent. In this example, I've added a couple of entities that show me customer and sales information for my collections team agent, giving me the ability to ask questions in natural language about this data. For example, when I publish this agent to teams, I can then ask questions in natural language, like asking ad hoc queries about the primary contact information, or asking it to summarize some data in the related knowledge source tables, or asking it to give me a table of some filtered data with some conditional formatting. All of this enabled by having it available as a knowledge source. Knowledge sources also contribute to scenarios with autonomous agents. In this agent, I've added an autonomous trigger that sends an email to the customer anytime an invoice is posted for that customer, reminding them of any outstanding balance. In this example, we'll use a previously posted invoice to test the operation. When this runs and we trigger the flow, we can see the prompt that's invoked that will invoke business logic using actions, but also use knowledge sources to gather information like primary email address, organization name, credit balance and credit rating, and other information that will be used to send the email and be included in the body of the email. Rather than needing to code explicit actions to go get each piece of information, we have much more flexibility by just asking for this data using a prompt that is then used over knowledge sources. If we then look at the email, we see that the required information was gathered and sent to the appropriate email address based on the knowledge source that was gathered in that operation.